Hi everyone, welcome to this tarot read. Thank you very much for joining me. So we're gonna just jump on into it and get started. We'll see what the cards have to say. I'll let you guys know too, this is going to be a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. That's just fine, guys. Take whatever messages feel right to you. Those are the ones that are meant for you. We're also gonna draw an energy card at the end of this read too. Let's see. So we are going to be talking about a connection. Two people, there will be two energies in this read. Ooh, and somebody having a decision to make. I do believe that one of these forks in the road is going to lead to a walking away from a connection. This is a decision that somebody's going to be struggling with. Because I feel like somebody is deeply in love with someone else, like to the point where they may even feel like they're soulmates, or that they're maybe like divine masculine, divine feminine. You feel like they feel like they have this deep connection, a very deep connection with somebody. So we're gonna grab more cards here because I want to know why they feel like they might have to walk away. Oh, well, that makes sense. So this garden in the gate card, this card represents someone feeling like the grass is greener on the other side. So I feel like only one of these parties is actually committed in this relationship. Somebody feels like there's a deep spiritual connection. Somebody might be feeling like it's even a soulmate connection that they found. Meanwhile, this other party is not feeling that way. This other party is sort of has a wandering eye. We do have storm warning as well. Oh boy. Okay, so storm warning always tells me that something is coming. This is where this action card is going to fit into. Community and the garden and the gate. This person who's looking, I do feel like they're looking for other relationships or looking for romance outside of this situation. They're going to get caught in doing this. So now, whether this is they get caught seeking this connection or actually physically having this connection, we'll pull more cards and see if it comes out, but this is going to come out. So this person's going to go from, you know, being like this soulmate connection to actually winding up being like more of a karmic to somebody. Well, we had one card that just came sailing out and a few more. Ooh, woman holding a coin. So I do feel that in this read, somebody is hedging their bets. This woman holding a coin, it just brings more feminine energy forward. It doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be a woman in this connection. But I do feel like it's going to be that energy that's sort of exploring other options. They're hedging their bets. I do feel like this connection was made for completely different reasons for each person. One person feels like they found their soulmate. One person feels like they found somebody that they can fall deeply in love with, they have fallen deeply in love with, and who they want to build a life with. I do feel like the other party has been more opportunistic in this relationship. So it's sort of like a what can they get out of it. Meanwhile, like I said, like there's no commitment there. So this side is exploring other options. Do you feel like this karmic used sort of, I was going to say it probably doesn't sound very nice. They did use their sexuality to be able to attract this partner. Do you feel like this is usually how they attract their partners? But they did it excessively to draw this one in, or to sort of rope this one in and keep them where they wanted them. So this person provides some sort of level of stability for this karmic. And they are using their sexuality to sort of keep that person there, to manipulate that person into giving and giving and giving. Meanwhile, like I said, like they're still looking on the other side for things. I feel like they really get off on feeding that ego too. So dressing up a certain way, presenting themselves a certain way of being very physically attractive, and really flaunting their sexuality. It's like when they are recognized by other people, or other people find them attractive and say things or sort of act upon it, like it feeds into their ego. This is something that they very much enjoy. And that's what these cards tell me too. More of the same. Is that somebody's looking for other options. Somebody wants their ego fed. This makes them feel good about themselves, and they are juggling different energies, trying to keep each energy in the dark so that nobody knows about what this karmic is actually up to. So I don't feel like they ever really sit down and tell anybody that they're with, like, hey, you're the other person. I don't feel like that ever happens. I feel like every single person they're involved with is under the distinct impression that this karmic is single. Is single and is free to be involved with others. I don't think they tell anybody the truth here. And I do believe that somebody has very much invested their heart into this relationship. Very much so. Like I said, I kept feeling like that spiritual soulmate connection, like somebody really truly feels like this karmic is their soulmate. But when all of this comes out, like this storm warning comes into play, and this person's able to see that they've been juggled, and really they have been used by this karmic as well, it's gonna be like this karmic getting completely unmasked. Like this little mask that they're wearing, that they're this one way, is gonna come slipping off. Somebody's gonna see them for what they truly are. And this is where we have this indecision. This is where we have the walking away. Somebody's gonna have to ask themselves if they can forgive this, if they can reinvest themselves, or if they need to cut their losses and walk away. We're gonna grab some of these Gilded Tarot to keep moving forward with this read here. Temperance. Temperance is all about balance. And I do believe this is something this person is going to have to use when they get to this indecision point. And sort of, because I can feel in the cards, I know what their heart wants. Their heart wants to make this a go. Their heart wants this to be this caring connection that they believe it to be. But there's going to be this part of them, and it's going to be like the logic side of things that's like, how can you forgive this person? How can you trust this person again after this is what's come out? So they're going to be fighting with their emotions and with their logical side. And very burdened. Extremely burdened, this person. And it's emotional burdens. Emotional burdens. Because like I said, they've invested. Like 100% they've invested in this karmic, thinking this is their one true love. This is somebody who they can build a life with. This person is their world. It's like they're trying to build a world around this person and with this person. I feel like they want to marry this karmic. Because of the way this karmic has presented themselves as being like a soulmate. Meanwhile, do you feel like they're cruising the internet? I feel like they go out with their friends, this karmic, and they meet people like at bars, at clubs, just anywhere where this other energy isn't around. Anytime this energy isn't around, this karmic, it's like their true colors come out and they put on the show again. They start flaunting themselves and trying to find that attention. And that moon card tells me too, secrets to be revealed. These are the secrets that are going to be revealed when this comes forward. This karmic's true colors. You know, that mask is going to slip. And this person's going to see them for who they truly are. They're going to gain that new perspective. It's like seeing them in a new light. And seeing them as being selfish. Seeing them as being selfish. And once this switch is flipped, this person's really going to struggle because their heart is going to want them to sort of forgive and go back to the way that they thought things were, right? They've fallen in love with who they thought this person was. And so they're really going to struggle with being able to give that up and look at the logical side of things. But it's like once this switch is flipped and they look at this person, this karmic, in a new light, they're never going to be able to stop seeing them like that. As much as their heart wants to, it's like that's always going to be playing in their mind, that this karmic lives in this Page of Swords and this Five of Swords energy, in selfishness, you know, winning at the cost of others. They are vain. They are arrogant. They are immature. And they use other people to get what they want. They will fake a caring connection, allow somebody to deeply invest with their heart, knowing that their motives aren't true the entire time, just playing somebody. And that Six of Cups is really encouraging this person to sort of, I don't want to say learn from the past, but to be able to sort of make this something that they do learn from, you know, instead of like something that gets repeated over and over. Because I feel like in this Six of Cups, I see the word repeat. So I don't know if this person has been through this situation before in prior relationships, where they've sort of been with somebody who was like this, or they were somebody who was like this. But I keep getting like repeat, 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 like Six of Cups, need to learn from the past, learn from the past, allow this to be a learning lesson so that whatever this is doesn't continue and we don't experience it again, because it is a tower. To this person, it is a tower. This is heartbreaking for them when this comes out. But like I said, there have been other towers. There have been other towers in their life. And like I said, I'm not entirely sure if this is a situation that they lived through before, where they've been involved with a karmic before, or if they have been somebody who stepped outside of the relationship and hurt somebody else. But this situation has happened in some way, shape, or form before in this person's life. And we have the King of Cups too next to this Eight of Cups. This is like this person dealing with their emotions, healing, being able to learn whatever they need to learn from this situation so that it doesn't repeat, and then moving on and moving forward, starting a journey forward, leaving the past behind. This person's going to have a hell of a time healing too. I see that in this Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands is a journey over time. And that's what it's going to be for this person. Because like I said, they've invested like everything. They've invested their heart. They've invested their soul. They feel like they found their soulmate in this karmic. So to them, it's going to be absolutely devastating. And they are really going to have a hard time moving forward, moving on, and like being in this Eight of Cups energy. This Eight of Cups energy is like releasing the past, facing the future with optimism, with positivity. They're going to have a really hard time. This is going to be deep in emotion for a very long time. It's going to be a hard time sort of healing and moving forward. Because what's done to them, what this karmic did to them, I mean, let's face it, like, it is unfair. It's unfair. It's an awful situation for anyone to do to anybody else. And it's something that they had no control over. Like, they invested themselves in this relationship. So they didn't do anything wrong. This was just somebody else's choices and somebody else's behavior. So they are going to be dealing with this Seven of Swords energy, this feeling of unfairness because of these lies and deceit. Also the Five of Cups, struggling to heal, struggling to not get lost in the grief and the negativity, so much so that they can't see the positivity and move on and move forward. This person does have other connections in their life. Because that's what I see in this next line of cards, that there are other people in their life. This might be friends, this might be family members. The Page of Cups is an emotional offering. This is like a need to reach out to the people around them so they don't isolate themselves when this happens in this grief. This is part of what's going to help them to find success in healing, to find their self-esteem again, because their self-esteem is going to take a huge hit when this happens too. So the people around them, the people who they value, the people who they do have other caring connections with, those people are going to help them to heal and to move forward. And they will find love again, is what I see in these cards. And this isn't going to be right away, because this person has a healing journey. This is going to be over time dealing with this. But when they are ready, they will meet a new connection. That partner, that person that they're looking for, that soulmate that they want, that person does exist. And that person is out there waiting for them to build abundance with them when they are ready, when the situation has come to an end, when they've come to that healing point, when they're ready to start fresh and start over. That's when they're going to meet this person. And the person who they're going to meet is going to be in this Queen of Cups energy. So this Queen of Cups energy, this is going to be somebody who is intuitive. It's somebody who's emotionally fulfilling, somebody who's very much in touch with their emotional side. So they're softer. They're going to have that soft connection, emotions, and those connections, those deep caring connections, are going to be very valuable to this new person, because it's not with this karmic. It is not with this karmic. It's very one-sided. But they will meet this person in the future. They will meet their true soulmate who can give them the type of connection that they want. As somebody who can help to bring that light back into their life. But it will come after a period. Like I said, I just keep feeling like it is it is a period of healing. And there's a lot of emotions that are going to have to be processed. That anger, that resentment, that mistrust, and not carrying it forward to when this new person shows up in their life too, right? Because I do see that in the future, and I do see that when that connection comes, that will be a positive connection. That is going to be something that's more like that soulmate connection that gives somebody that chance to settle down and build a legacy with, to build abundance with, to have this Three of Cups, this happiness and celebration. It's going to put somebody in this King of Pentacles energy where they're feeling confident, they're feeling successful in those areas of their life that they're trying to build in a connection with somebody else. That person exists out there, and they will find them. So it's a matter of being able to process all of the emotions that this bloody karmic is going to bring forward, and then being able to feel them, to process them, and then release them and move forward so that this doesn't happen again, right? We don't have this Six of Cups, this Tower again. There's no blast from the past. Leave it at this one. Call it done, heal, move forward, and embrace this new relationship that is waiting in this person's future. All right, so we are going to grab an energy card for this read. We'll see which one comes forward. We need a couple at the back here. I'll grab one from the top. Find a way to forgive. That is absolutely a perfect card to get. And you guys might be like, well, fuck, who wants to forgive somebody like this? I get it. The thing about forgiveness is it's not saying that what somebody did to you is okay. It's saying you won't live with the anger anymore. And if this person, after all of this happens, if they really truly want this beautiful Queen of Cups caring connection that they have waiting for them in the future, they need to let go of the past. And part of that is this forgiveness. And forgiveness, again, is not saying what you did to me is okay. It's saying that I will not live with the anger and the hurt and the negativity anymore. I won't let it bleed into my life. I won't let it affect any of the relationships around me. And I will not let it hold me back from finding a new beautiful connection that is out there waiting for me. It's a great read, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, if you found value in it, please hit that like, that subscribe. It helps the channel out. Have a great day, guys. Take care.